Welcome back to another episode of Let's Build Twitter. Today, we start the episode in the RegisterSlice of Redux to create our final asyncThunk to send the user's inputted password to the backend to hash and store in the database. Then we went back to our RegisterFormSix to import all the things we needed to dispatch the action of sending our new password to the backend and connected that dispatch function, which is executed whenever we click the next button, and wrap up with testing it all out to make sure things work as expected. As always, I'm Ethan Coder, a professional technology trainer. Let's go ahead and hop straight into development. Then whenever we hit next, we want to send that password off to the backend. So now let's go ahead and deal with that by updating the RegisterSlice. So hop back into here and let's open up the RegisterSlice, probably for the last time. And well, we might need to make some changes later, who knows. So under send verification, let's say export const, and we'll call this update user password equal to create async thunk, like so. And we'll say register slash password async, and our body is going to be of type update password, and we'll have to create this in a sec, that's fine. And then thunk API. Let's go ahead and create this update password interface update password. We'll have our username, because again, that's what we base everything off of now. And then we'll have our password, which is also a string. And back down here, we can go ahead and say, fix that. We can go ahead and say try. And we'll go ahead and say const request is equal to await axios dot put. And then we'll say http /localhost 8000 /update /password, like so. We'll pass in that body, and then we'll go ahead and catch the exception E, and we'll say return thunk API dot reject with value E. We don't need to save it. We're not doing anything with it. We will go ahead and do our update password fulfilled and pending and all of that good stuff. So under this one, we'll say builder dot add case, and this was update user password dot pending, and then we'll say state and action. So our state is going to equal to ... state, and then loading, put it true. Loading's not the best term for this, but whatever. Return the state. We'll add the fulfilled state right here. Builder.add case, update user password, state action, and inside here, this should be dot fulfilled. So right now, we are just going to console log a couple things. I do want to make sure we say like state is equal to ... state. And then we're going to say loading is false and error is false. Return the state. I'm also going to say console.log. Then we'll say forward user to the home page, and then console.log, call the login thunk to be made to make sure they have a JWT token created. So this is going to be some backend stuff that we have to do later in the series, but that'll be what happens whenever we fulfill. Then obviously when it's rejected, builder.add case, update user phone or password, dot rejected, state action, and then will be state is equal to state. Loading will be false, and error will be true, and then return that state. All right, so that is all of our register stuff that we have to do. Probably going to maybe create like a user or something like that. I don't think we're going to put I'm probably going to make like a user slice is what I was trying to say. Probably not going to put the login in the register slice because it doesn't really have to do with the register slice. So now inside the RegisterFormSix, we need to go ahead and import this good stuff. So let's go ahead and import, and we'll go ahead and import app or use selector, use dispatcher or use dispatch. We'll go ahead and import the root state and the app dispatch. And then we need to import update user password. And I think that's everything we need for the time being. And we'll go ahead and say const state is equal to use selector state colon root state state.register const dispatch is equal to use dispatch. And we need to make sure this is app dispatch. Whoops. There we go. So we can dispatch that action. And now all we need to do is we need to go ahead and update the next button to actually send something. So I'll go ahead and say const, and we'll say send password equal to, we don't care about the event, and inside we'll say dispatch, and then we'll have the update password thunk, and inside we will include username, which is state.username, and we'll include the password, which is just password, like so, and save that. And now obviously all we've got to do is throw that into the on click of our button. So now we'll say send, maybe send password, save, and hopefully it didn't refresh me all the way to the back. Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? So if we go ahead and I'm just going to refresh this server. That's fine. Now back in here, let's copy the email that actually works. Copy the working email. Whoops, I keep accidentally clicking the wrong thing. Test, email, random date, next, sign up. I know why this is doing this. I'm going to go through and do some bug fixing in another episode. Okay, check our email. Hopefully a new email comes through. There we go. I don't know why it really hated that one email address, but I don't know. And hit enter, paste. This is another thing about the debug. I know exactly what's wrong with it. We could probably fix it in this episode. Hit next, put in a password. The CSS will fix this. So let's just say password 123. We can look, all that stuff. If we hit next, it's not going to show anything currently, but inside the console it should go ahead and say, oh, what did I do wrong? Update password from origin was blocked because I probably did it incorrectly. Let me double check this. So update password is a put mapping. Okay, let's double check our call, RegisterSlice. Probably not an actual CORS issue. It's probably put mapping. Okay, localhost, update password. Oh, I forgot the auth / update password. Please don't send me. Okay, I fixed it. So let's go ahead and try put in our password again. We can view it. Next. All right, there we go. Forward user to the home page. Call the login thunk to make sure the AWT token gets created. Unfortunately, that's going to be it for today. If you guys enjoyed, please stick around for the next episode by hitting that subscribe button. You'll know exactly when it comes out, especially at that bell icon. If you did enjoy the content today, please sure to leave a thumbs up. If you did enjoy it, leave a thumbs down. Either way, it helps out with the algorithm all the same. And finally, if you have any suggestions or feedback for me, make sure you leave a comment down below. With that being said, I appreciate you all for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.